I wonder if they've got a script somewhere in North Stadium that they pull out for these games. Nebraska plays really well against probably the best team they're going to play all year in Ohio State, but they lose 26-17, just like they lost by 7 to Oklahoma, and they lost by 3 and 3 to Michigan State and Michigan. Nebraska loses again today to a top 10 team playing really, really good football for a lot of the day on defense. Maybe the best defensive performance we've seen, honestly, in some time. Given the fact that Ohio State averages more than 40 points a game, for them to only score 26 today, that's pretty impressive for Nebraska's defense, which I thought was stout and excellent all day over across 84 plays that Ohio State ran. But Nebraska falls short again by 9 points. Why? Well, special teams again. Chase Contreras, the number 2 kicker, missed 2 field goals today. William Pristup had a 13-yard punt that helped set up a short field for Ohio State to score a touchdown. That was very important. And of course, Ohio State's kicker made all 4 of his field goals. If he had missed just 1 or 2, that final drive is really interesting that Nebraska just had. They didn't score on it, but he didn't miss any. And Ohio State was able to get out of here with a victory. Nebraska's defensive plan today was outstanding. Outstanding. Ohio State played into it a little bit. Ohio State doesn't love running the ball. They love throwing it with C.J. Stroud, but Nebraska picked him off twice today and really kept Ohio State's receivers in check, with the exception of one guy, Jackson Smith and Jigba, who had more than 200 yards receiving, had a 75-yard touchdown. It was really, really impressive. That one play was the one that Nebraska gave up all day. He was really, really good. On the other side of the coin, Nebraska got 2 big plays from Samori Toure, 73-yard touchdown and a 72-yard touchdown and a 53-yard play that set up another Husker score. But at the end of the day, Nebraska just could not close the deal, right? They're down 23-17. They get inside the Ohio State 20. They have a set of downs inside the Ohio State 20. 3rd and 4. Adrian Martinez, clearly gimpy with an ankle injury, overthrows Levi Falk. Not sure he would have gotten the first down, but we'll see. 4th and 4. Scott Frost, instead of going for it, what's he do? He calls for a field goal, just like at Minnesota, man. And just like at Minnesota, they miss it. And that's a killer. Nebraska did not get down there again. That was their one shot. And instead of trying to go for it and trying to score a touchdown, they decide to kick a field goal. And that's something that Frost will get really questioned on after the game. Martinez, he was hobbled all game long. Looked like he was better in the second half, but he was struggling all day. Nebraska gave up a bunch of sacks. Their protection wasn't great. Martinez at times didn't always, pull the trigger and throw it when guys were open. He missed a few as well. This is an offense that's completely a work in progress at this point. They scored 17 today. They probably could have scored 31 if they were on top of things. They didn't get that done. Special teams, a disaster. Again, the defense played really, really well. You got to take your hats off to that secondary, which got 2 interceptions, and the linebackers who were running all over the place today. Nebraska drops it 26-17. They're probably not going to play in a bowl. They're 3-7 now. They get a bye week, then they play Wisconsin, and they play Iowa. We don't exactly know what Scott Frost's status is as the head coach, but it feels like they're leaning toward they like what they see and they want to keep him. Maybe we'll hear something in the bye week to that effect. Today's game is encouraging, but it's the same old story. Nebraska had an opportunity at a signature win, and they fall short of getting it. This is year 4 of Scott Frost's tenure, and they haven't beaten a ranked team yet. They had a great chance to do it today. They fall just short, and you have the offense and the special teams to blame again. All right, I'm Sam McKewon with the Omaha World-Herald, omaha.com and HuskerExtra.com. Thanks, Husker fans.